Hello, Union family. I'm Charles with American Workers First. This is Union Facts Friday, and today we're talking about one of the most important things afforded to working under a collective bargaining agreement. Let's talk about the duty of fair representation. The duty of fair representation, commonly abbreviated as a DFR, is the obligation of a labor union to represent all employees equally in a fair, good faith manner without discrimination. This legal responsibility comes out of the exclusive representation status unions hold under the National Labor Relations Act. We've covered the NLRA previously, link in the description below. It protects the workers in that arbitrary, deciding not to pursue a grievance for no discernible reason, discriminatory, choosing not to represent because of age, gender, creed, race, political beliefs, etc. Or bad faith, because maybe they just didn't like you. Factors cannot play a role in you being represented. The scope of your rights to fair representation includes such union activities, collective bargaining negotiations, contract administration, and the handling of grievances. It doesn't mean they have to file a grievance or take the issues to arbitration, but it does mean that they have to take the reasonable steps to investigate the situation thoroughly enough to make a fair and informed decision based on facts, not opinions. The right to speak for all employees in a bargaining unit is a huge responsibility, and it carries with it a duty to protect those workers as well. Failure to do so can lead to the union being charged and having to answer to the National Labor Relations Board. Working under a collective bargaining agreement, if you believe your rights have been violated, you have union representatives to go to for information and protection who are legally required to fulfill those obligations. Quite simply, it's their job to represent you. They work for you. If you'd like to learn more about the role of union representatives, you can take a look at our episode on union stewards. That wraps up this week's Union Facts Friday. If there's a topic you'd like to see covered, please let us know. Thank you so much for all the likes and shares. We appreciate every single one of them. We'll see you next week, and until then, keep demanding that American workers get put first.